Ah! Ah! Got it! Right, can everybody hear me? Sorry folks, I'm learning how to use the new OBS studio software and I'm still getting the hang of this. Although I do feel really bloody stupid right now because the button that I needed was right in front of me. I forgot to fix it to go live. But we're here now anyway. I'm hoping you can all hear me. So yeah, actually just type in the chat for a second, I need to confirm something. Just need to make sure everything is actually functioning. So I did have this stream scheduled and set up for 1:30. Then I ran late with eating my lunch. And then I couldn't get this software to behave itself. So we're going to be continuing on from last time. Usually helps if the microphone's actually turned on, doesn't it, folks? Only just spotted that. What a div. Just one thing after another. Right. Well, anyway. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I'm hoping you guys can see the stream. I'm hoping it's all set itself up properly. If it hasn't, please do let me know in the comment section. And now on to formal greetings. So, hello everyone, Dark Swordsman here. And I am back to more Final Fantasy XII now. Normally I would stream on Tuesdays. But Fuzzbee is not streaming today because of work-related stuff. So I thought, because I'm working tomorrow evening, rather than try and stream tomorrow and be rushing and tearing, I thought, you know what, I'll stream today while I've got the day off if Fuzzbee is not streaming, and I'll go from there. So we're going to carry on from where we got to last time, which I believe we're heading into the Asparian Waste Zone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with it. And like I said, if you guys can't hear me or if there's anything else going on with the stream that shouldn't be, please do let me know in the comments section so that I can correct that. Like I said, I'm using the OBS software today, or OBS Lab. And it's new software to me, so I'm still learning how it all works. And so therefore, you know, if there's anything going on that shouldn't be, I need to know so that I can correct it. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. So we're going to be facing some more challenging enemies now, but also we are going to be able to gain access to some better equipment very soon as well. So we've basically just got to rough it out. Normally I do a quick run of the fire mode to get the license on style. So go for it. Crap. Elemental, run! God dang it. That's the only thing in this game that I will actually flee from at the moment. I do have one left. So let's stop it. Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! It's backfired on them majorly. Mobilized. I've got nothing. Remedy might just depend on. Remedy's just about how to do it, isn't it? What we'll do is, just for now, we'll move Penello out and we'll crumbs. Those three are still berserked. Bloody heck. Why not? Wait, I visited the save point. Yeah. I should have got rid of the berserk. Unless I'm using the save point to remove berserk. If that's the case, that's really bad. That's going to cause somewhat of an issue. Find out in a minute when I get down into the village because there's a village coming up, and I know for a fact there's a save point down here. It's a teleport save stone, so we can use that to restore order to our team, hopefully. No, it has not removed the berserk. We are in serious trouble here. Actually, no we're not. No we're not. I know what to do. I know what to do. Right, get off the save point. I can't do it here because we're on battle zone. He's stepping out of this zone in a second. So I'll just come back up here and go. Actually, if we go this way, I'm pretty sure it's safer going this way. If we go just inside the entrance here. What we can do is we can, well, usually helps if I press the right button at the start. I happen to know we've got D-Spell, we can use this. Everybody is berserk. Oh, okay, Holly, no worries. It's alright, I just wanted to make sure that the stream would come through properly because I'm using OBS Studio today. It's my first time using it, and I wanted to make sure that everything was running smoothly, and that if there were any little hiccups along the way, I could fix them now before getting in too deep. But you've just confirmed everything for me, so it seems that I managed to do it correctly. I know I was a little bit delayed starting the stream off, that's purely because I was a little dope. Couldn't work out how to make it go live. It turned out the button was right in front of me and I was a blind idiot. I got there in the end. So I believe Bash is the last one that needs to be de-spelled. That should get rid of the berserk. Well, I'm glad I found out about the save point not removing berserk now rather than later because that would be quite deadly. a little low. Let me see if I can. Can do it from that's not helpful. Oh, hold on. Aha! That's what we're looking for. So if we drop that down a little and drop that one down to about there, maybe? Would that do it? Can you hear me okay, Holly? Is that better? Sorry about this, folks. Just want to make sure I get this sorted now before I go any further. I'm hoping we can. Cool. Right, in that case we will continue. So it's always good to clear these bugs out of the system at the beginning rather than later on, because otherwise you end up mid-flow, and that's when you end up getting more muddled and confused because you've got all this different stuff going on. So it's always a good idea to shake out the flaws and all the bugs right at the beginning. So we have got access to level 6 equipment here. However, I am a little bit low on funding right now. Let me see if I can make some money a second. Trouble is, as we start going up the ranks in weapons, it's going to start getting a lot more expensive as well. However, once we're able to start eliminating more hunts and unlocking a few bits, I do have a plan to make us a ton of money and solve our problems. But right now, we're just going to have to make do with the chicken feed money that we've got for the time being. And wow, that does not give us a lot, does it? Let's see if we've got anything else here that we don't need. I mean, these bolts could go, but it doesn't bring us in much, is it? Oh, I've got a couple of... I could get rid of... I can easily get more of those, so some of those could go for a start. I don't really want to touch on all of that. All three of those can go with anything. They are loaded on stuff as well, so they can go, as can those. Can't get rid of the other two, because apparently they're actually still equipped right now for whatever reason. Do you know what? I never use shields. I think I'm going to ditch that shield as well. I don't know why, I just don't use them. I ain't going to use hand bombs, so that can go as well. But no use for it whatsoever. Alright, we've got 40 grand to play with. Let's see what we can accomplish with that 40 grand. Hopefully, we should be able to at least do something. But first of all, let me see what spells are available here. Roga, Vanishinger, and Fire. I think we're going to prioritise weapons and other such stuff in this instance, because I generally believe it will be much more worthwhile. So, is that the platinum silver? It is the platinum silver. We're getting ourselves one of those. But let's start with. Do you know what, folks? We're actually not doing too bad right now for damage. I might actually just hold up a minute, because I know for a fact there is another merchant coming up, not too far from here, and I think we would be better to wait until we get to them to sort out our equipment. I think we'd be jumping the gun right now if we sort our equipment out just now. Because I've made this mistake before, where I got to here, I got to that merchant, blew all my money, got to the next merchant, realised that he had way better stuff, and I screwed myself over because I had no money to purchase any of it. And I was only stood there going, shit, now what do I do? I just want to idiot. That was going back on ourselves. We actually want to be going this way. Now, there is some optional stuff to do in this area, but right now I don't deem us to be strong enough to do it. So, for the time being, we are going to put a pin in it and rain check on it, and we will come back to it as and when I deem us to be ready to do it. Because there is a optional Esper here to be dealt with. Like I said, right now, he will more than likely kick our asses if we try and take him on, so I would say it's probably best that we just continue forging ahead and let it go as best we can. No, that's next week, Ollie. My final stream will be this Thursday. I won't be streaming Wednesday because I suspect Fuzz will be streaming. If Fuzz isn't streaming, then I might go ahead and just dish out one extra stream. And I'm going to try and bust out a load of videos as well before I take my downtime to keep you guys busy throughout the week. But yeah, as of Friday, that's when I'm taking my downtime. I'll still be here at home and I'll still be going online gaming and whatnot. Because I'll be on Arc with you as well. I just won't be streaming and recording. If that's anything I'm all the important stuff so Fuzz will be aware of that, so I'm check news feeds and whatnot. And speaking of that, actually, folks, so yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm quite looking forward to that one, actually. I'll be interested to see where they're going with it. And of course, I will be covering it on the channel once it comes out. Obviously, I have no idea when it's coming out at this point. And I still have my collector's Kingdom Hearts PS4 Pro console sat over there as well. The last Kingdom Hearts game, which costs so maybe we should try and areas for the time being. That's an elemental, so we're going to slip around that and into the next area. Quite nicely now. We'll let Clem gain a few more level. Actually, to be honest, everybody's pretty much level pegging now, except for Ash, who's slightly ahead, but everybody else is pretty much mid-20s now, so we're actually doing quite well. I'm pretty happy with that. I got outnumbered then, that was so unfair. I literally just got absolutely and utterly annihilated. You know what? I think it's time we cleared house. So I'm going to unleash the discharge right here, and I'm going to try and blow most of these guys out as best I can.
You're going to love this one.
Hey up, Pri. Welcome to the stream. What do you mean you can't hear me? Holly said she could hear me fine. Are you sure you can't hear me, Pri? I mean, you can hear us wrong. There we go, Pri. I'll see if I can pretty sure there's bombs on the bridge. Can you all hear me now? I'm hoping you guys can. See if that helps. How about now? I've just adjusted some of it. I'm hoping you might hear me a little better. Can't do that when it's doing it. Okay, how about now? A little better. Okay. Drop these two down a bit more. How about now? I'm slowly dropping both the other ones down until I get it just right. So I need you guys to tell me, well, you girls rather, to tell me when I've got it just right. Because obviously I can't hear myself, so. How about now? My microphone's over here, so it might help if I actually have the microphone near the mouth. How about now? Can you hear me now? Cool. Alright, we'll keep the settings like this. And then what I'll also do is I'll just go into here. Ooh. Ow. Jesus. Oh God. Ow. Jesus Christ, you stupid laptop. Oh. That hurt my ears. Sorry about that, folks. I tried to flip the switch so that my laptop would monitor it. I didn't expect it to go here. Have this fucking sonic wave straight through your ears. Oh. Oh. Jesus, I think that just about blew my eardrum out. Oh. Okay. So you're saying you can hear me now? Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. But at least now we've got... Oh, at least now we've got that sorted. Oh, my ears are ringing. Oh, oh, Jesus. Oh, right, where were we? Bloody hell. Oh, I am terribly sorry about that, folks. Oh. That was not meant to happen. Okay, so anyway, here we are at the Salaka Woods. Oh, Well, we have the annoying little mushroom thingies with little pumpkins everywhere. And I've got to be careful because I am 3 men down right now. Well, anyway, I hope you can all hear me properly now. Anyway, I've tried to adjust the settings as best I can. What I might do actually is I might put a message on Twitter to Fuzzfinger and ask him what settings he has his set at, because I happen to know that he uses OBS Studio, so he might be able to shed a little bit of light on what sort of balance to have it on. I wasn't trying to get rid of you, Holly. Believe me, if I was trying to get rid of you, I would not have been stupid enough to do something that was going to take my own ass out in the process. And that screeching just about took me out as well as you, so I don't think that was a very smart move of mine. Do you? Anyway, getting back to the other subject, I haven't physically seen the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer myself yet, but I am very much aware of it, thanks to Fuzzfinger, and I am looking forward to playing it. And as I was trying to say before, before you guys can hear me, I will be covering it on my channel when it comes out. But obviously, I don't know what the release date's going to be for it just yet. So, oh, morning, George. Or afternoon in my case. And I also happen to know that there is a lot of rumour on the wire now that FF9 is being remade as well. Fuzz is saying he's now 99% positive that it's being done. Don't know what to make of that one, since I was never really a big fan of the original. Not because of anything in particular, I just couldn't seem to get into it. Although I am considering going back and giving it another try at some point. And I have to admit, I was rather hoping they might do a Final Fantasy VIII remake first. I was hoping they would do them in order, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm sure Square Enix will bless us with some information at some point soon, especially with E3 coming up soon as well. So hopefully we'll find out a bit more then. What do you mean? Ugh, another Kingdom Hearts, George. Are you not a fan of Kingdom Hearts? Don't tell me you've become deflated like Fuzzfinger has. God, I'm stuck. Right, we need to get this gate open, so we need to have a little chin wag with this guy here. Okay, so we now need to go find his workers that are, as he so puts it, loafing around. So let's see if we can find them. Yeah, from what I've seen, George, of that jump rope thing from when Fuzzfinger did it, I agree with you on that one. And yes, Final Fantasy VIII Remake would be nice, Holly. Although Final Fantasy VIII is my all-time favourite, so all I'm going to say to Square Enix is, if they're going to do that, they better do a damn good job on it. I will not be impressed if they muck it up. And I'd be more than Square Enix to laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of the first Kingdom Hearts game. assuming you're on about the first Kingdom Hearts game there with that last comment, George. I hope. I'm still going the wrong ways that way. Apparently I'm right on top of it, right? Where is it? Oh, there they are. Yeah, that's true. You always have something to boo about, don't you, Pri? That one dealt with. Since we're closest to that one, we'll go to that one next. And then we'll try and work our way to the other ones, although for the other ones we might have to deal with a mini-boss, but if you do as I do, then you should have no problem getting through that if you're following me through the game. Oh, was it? Well, I did not know that. Again, didn't know that either, Pri. I mean, regardless of whether or not it is a mix of Final Fantasy Tactics and 10 and 11, it's still a very beautiful game. You know, it's been very well done. I think Square Enix have done an exceptional job on this particular game, in my personal opinion. And as regarding Final Fantasy VIII and its remastering, to be honest, I can't really fault them for losing the coding for it, because obviously back then they didn't have half as much of the technology as they've got nowadays, so I would surmise that it's probably would have been a lot harder to keep things stored properly and kept safe back then, because a lot of stuff back then was on floppy disks and things, and obviously if the floppy disk broke, that was it was game over. There was none of this digital storage crap that we've got now. Things have advanced a hell of a lot since then. Whereas now, if you're wanting to make sure you don't lose data, you can stick it onto a massive external hard drive or a built-in hard drive. Back then that wasn't possible. Uh-oh, Mulbra. That was a hefty amount of experience, 855. That was pretty good. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was the first one I ever played as well, Holly. I've never played Tactics. I know they lost the source code for 8. 7 on the other hand, I'm not sure about that one. I mean, again, same era, so it's definitely possible. I mean, I will give Square Enix one thing, they are full of surprises, so who knows what they'll come out with next. And like I said, we do have E3 coming up soon, so, you know, they might catch us all off guard. I mean, look what happened a few years back when they announced that Final Fantasy VIII was being remastered. Nobody saw that coming in a million years because they were really hush-hush about it. Not a thing was said. Final Fantasy VIII's anniversary came about, they said nothing, it pissed fans off. And then finally, later on that year, at E3, they finally broke their silence after keeping us in the dark for God knows how many years that they were working on it. Yes, Final Fantasy VII was massively unfinished. We were doing 8 and 9 at the same time. Okay. That would explain how they managed to lose bits and pieces, because obviously if they're doing 2 projects at once, that's where things can get a little bit confuzzled and a bit confusing. So, sorry, muddled and confusing, I mean. Yeah, we'll fast travel with them, save ourselves a bit of time. There is a map somewhere around here, and I will find it. Yeah, this is true, Pre. I don't know, George. I thought Final Fantasy VII was alright. 8, I can understand why people complain about 8 a little bit because of the whole junctioning system, fair enough. 9, I can't speculate on because I don't know much about it. 10, Final Fantasy X was an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. Which is why when they went to bring it forward to the later consoles, I was a little bit like, well, be careful, don't mess up that masterpiece. But then when they did bring it forward, and you know the graphics on it were absolutely gorgeous, I was like, well, okay, you've done a good job here, Square Enix. I actually am impressed. The biggest bitch with Square Enix is they're so focused on. Unfortunately, they forgot the Dragon Warrior franchise. Ah, right, okay, George, fair enough. Bloody hell, see, I wasn't old enough to play Final Fantasy back then when it first came out. I think I played Final Fantasy VIII for the first time when I was about 13, after my cousin passed his copy down to me as well as his guidebook, because he'd already played the hell out of it and was done with it and was ready to move on to the next Final Fantasy. He basically turned around and went, here, it's time I passed the torch to you. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go, and I did, so... Ah, okay, Cree.
It would seem we made the right choice. If we'd taken the easy way and come by airship, one of those patrols would no doubt have been quick to roll out the red carpet. We're on the Empire's doorstep now, so we shouldn't have to worry quite so much. But that's no excuse to get sloppy. It is still a long road to the capital.
I must admit, I was thinking that for a second. Is Dragon Warrior an earlier version of Dragon Quest? But I guess not. I guess they're two different types of game. Interesting. Well, perhaps George can shed some light on this for us, Prue. Oh, would you look at that? It's level 25 all across the board now, except for Ash, who's level 27. That's interesting. Back up, you get over here. I need some of the long staff.
At your best. There's that almighty Google. Hail almighty Google that never seems to be able to guide you to what you're actually looking for. Instead it just gives you a load of crap that you're not really sure what the hell it is. Let's see. Why do the flyers always have to get involved?
You cannot end us.
We need better armor. Get away from this flyer because I really can't be bothered to fight the flyer. I've almost made it to where I was trying to get to with E-rates. Everything else we seem to be able to fight, no problem. It's literally just the flyers that are giving us jip. Yeah, I haven't done another streaming of Dead Space just yet. I need to do another one. Trouble I've got is that the days are getting longer over here now, so it's taking a lot longer for it to get dark.
Race it to the water.
And by the time it is getting dark, my friends are getting online and I'm wanting to spend my time with them. I'll have to see what I can do though.
Why the capital?
Someone stole your Fable 3. Ooh.
The Nethicite. I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself?
Oddworld.
Use its power to restore Dalmasca?
The heck is Oddworld?
Something like that? The best intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Lusting for ever greater power. Blinded by the Nethicite. Is that how you see?
Yeah,
That
true.
does
George.
sound like someone I know.
Very true.
He was obsessed with Nethicite. It was all he cared about.
Come over here.
He'd babble nonsense, blind to aught but the stone's power.
Like I said,
He'd talk about some Enna, or was it Vena?
except for you.
No matter.
Thank you.
Everything he did to get closer to the Nethicite, to understand it. He made
Oh, did they
airships,
do?
weapons.
Oh, well, I guess you can't
He even made me a
use Square
judge.
Enix anymore then.
You were a judge?
Part of a past I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judges and him.
No, I don't know of Oddworld at all.
Sidolphus Demon
The only
Bonazza.
game I know of that has
Dracula
the word odd in it is
Laboratories'
Lost
very
Odyssey.
own
That's the only
Dr.
one I know.
Sid.
I'm pretty sure that's a
That's when he
Xbox
lost
game.
his heart to
Or
Nethicite.
Xbox 360.
Lost himself.
I'm not quite sure which one.
And I suppose that's when I lost my father. Don't follow in his footsteps.
And anyway, Pre, you're only a few years older than me.
I ran away. I couldn't stand seeing him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last. Funny I went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was Nethicite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere. It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the past.
It's hard to leave the past behind. I know.
The marriage of convenience, symbol of the alliance between Nebradia and Dalmasca. This is how they see our match.
They do they?
These roles we play. I must admit, I find it wearying.
I will play mine.
I would have no other.
The choice is yours to make. But don't give your heart to a stone. You're too strong for that, princess.
An Evil Dead game.
I pray you're right, Balthier.
Right, so we should have a merchant here somewhere. I think it might be this guy up here. There we are, you see we've got better equipment here. It's level 7 stuff, so we were best to wait until now to get the level 7 stuff instead. It's a little bit more expensive, but what can you do? Confuse, Farraga. Those spells can wait. As can that. Right, we'll just see what I've got that I can ditch because we have killed a fair few bits. So we should have a few little bits to sell, which will give us more money to play with, and then we'll start looking at kitting ourselves out. Okay, so we'll have one of them. We'll have one of them. One of them. I'll grab that one for Mellow. Getting a bit low on money again here. Let me just sell off what we don't need. So both of those can go. Knobbly thumbs would stop doing that. My shield can go as well, I don't need that. Oh, the mirror armour. I would equip that, but it's got bloody reflect built into it and it wouldn't end well. But I could sort out the diamond armour instead. Just do some upgrading on the license boards here a second. Let's see what we can do. So we're looking for armor, aren't we? Go. I'll also grab this one as well. Ah, okay. Interesting stuff going on in chat right now, I have to admit. one unlocking. Where is it? There it is. Keep meaning to give that to her and I keep forgetting. Pinello, what to do with you? You can have that one. If I give you that, will Matus aid anyone else in getting anything of value? That's what we need to be checking for. No, it's of no use to you. What about you? No. Fran, what about you? Nope. Bash. Oh, you've already got access to that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then that just leaves you. So yeah, no, we can give it to you then. We'll get her some extra HP, much needed HP at that, I think. Right, let's go and start equipping some stuff here. And then we can ditch what we no longer need. You can have that one for now at least. Bash the diamond sword now. We can extract that one from... Oh crap, I didn't unlock that, did I? Shit. I'll have a look at that in a minute. I'll give you that one for a minute. What's she wearing? She's got level 6. Right, so we need some more of those. Okay. You come here. Where is it? Nope. Where is it? There it is. I don't have enough license points to get it right now. Okay, we'll come back to you. Pinello. What did we want with her? Oh, her staff. I think it was that one, wasn't it? And we do have the points for that, so we can go over and unlock that. Now we're looking in the comment section. Oh, does it not pre? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, George, with the licenses. Yeah, I feel like they really are shutting out all these old generation games, but it's these old generation games that gave way to what we have now. You know, they're legendary stuff, and they shouldn't just be dismissed so openly like that. They should be finding a way to bring all these legendary games forward, even if it's just putting them into a massive archive that we can go to every now and again when we want to look back on our history of gaming. That's my opinion anyway. Yeah, PS2 can still play the older games, although good luck finding a PS2 that still works. Most PS2s are wore out now because back then they couldn't make a console properly to save their lives. I got through God knows how many slimline PS2s in the day. And there's proving my point with her comment of she still has a PS2 but needs to replace the laser. That is pretty much the ups and downs of it. I think we're doing quite well here, equipment-wise. Let me just check everybody's armor levels. So you're still level 3. Fran, you're level 6 at the moment. You will be up as soon as I get the license points to purchase it. You're fine and you're fine. So we just need... Whoops. All we actually need now then, for the time being, is another one of you, which I can't afford right now. So let me see if I can just raise a bit of money. These are all low level pieces of gear that we no longer need. I never use that either, so I'm going to ditch that. Just because I never use it. There we go. Sorted. That should make our team a lot stronger. Ooh. Oh dear, well yeah, that's not good. Yes, they were using cheap products. Yeah. Where's the silver crystal? I can see it on that. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so I reckon we should be strong enough to start wiping out some of these hunts now. So let's go to Rabanasta. And right now, by the looks of it, it's raining in the geyser plain, so this could be our best opportunity to get at the gill snapper, so let's get out there and have a look. It is raining. Perfect.
Yeah.
So right now it doesn't matter who I have out.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, Frank, you want to stop twiddling your thumbs and give me a hand here, thank you. Let me switch to that. Those gambits are definitely on. I don't know why he was doing that, it's bizarre. Very bizarre. Oh, that sucks, really. Yeah, Pre's right, you can. I don't know why or Sony rather, why they won't keep backwards compatibility going on. Because up until the PS3, you could sort of mostly go backwards compatible. It was only PS2 games that you couldn't go backwards compatible with, unless you had the very rare 60 gig PS3. That was the only one that was compatible. And it was really popular, and then the PS4 came out and they stopped the backwards compatibility, and from what I saw, it pissed a hell of a lot of people off. And they kept doing it. They've done it again with the PS5. They're still not listening to people, and fans are just getting more and more frustrated over it. And obviously some of these game creators are getting around it now by remastering or remaking and bringing the games forward instead, but you know, it's still quite annoying. Bloody Fortnite, thing's a bag of crap. And another thing with Sony consoles is they really don't want you getting into their consoles either, so they build them like Fort Knox to stop you from getting into them. That doesn't surprise me, George. That really doesn't surprise me. Nah, bollocks. It's not software at all. They just need to make sure the eye laser can read the disc. It's as simple as that. Or bring out a digital version of the game. That's what the PSN store was for. That again does not surprise me, Free. I think our client can be found down the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Idiot. Went through the wrong exit.
Ha! Yeah!
Here we are. Well, might help if I was talking to the right one. There we go. Okay. Seems like there's a lot of interesting components to why stuff's not been backwards compatible and why Sony have done certain things. And something tells me we could talk about it all day and still not scratch the surface of it all. Hopefully that bridge that we built should be accessible to us now, so let's have a look. Yes, it is. I'm going to have to sort this little mess out first though, because one of our teams decided to be stupid and pick a fight with the rental back there by the looks of it. Pull the van out and get Bash out here. I'm pretty sure Bash has got a zoom. Oh no, he doesn't. Do any of my team have a zoom? What about you? No, she doesn't have it either. What's going on? I need to sort that out. Let me go into my license policy and see if I can rectify this. She doesn't have enough points. Doesn't look like he has access to it. There it is. Darn it. What flag does she have access to either of that? She's got access to that, but not that. Free roll. Well, that's a bit of a pain in the bum. Do I have any remedies that I could use to get rid of it instead, perhaps? That is a negative. Oh dear. Well, we'll just have to manage somehow. So here's the guild snapper. Can do this though. For God's sake, why is it not turning down? Maybe I'll just pop the boost charge here at this point to confuse the situation.
It ends now.
Oh, hello, Javier. Welcome to the stream.
Tremble!
I must endure. I must be strong.
Just.
I must be strong.
Damn it. Too slow. very well. There we go. Looking as gold snapper is taking this booty to go down. Biggest problem I've got right now is Nano got herself silenced, so it took away my ability to heal a little bit. My other issue is the fact I've got a silicon tortoise that's decided to stick its nose into this fight when it's not wanted.
You're going to love this one. Got a surprise for you. You're going down. You're going down. You're going down.
Please.
Damn, too slow. Ooh. Did I get it in? Did I do it? No, too slow. I almost had it. Pressed the wrong button. Well, it should still do a fair bit, hopefully. Almost killed it. It's only got a little bit of health left. Fortunately, it wasn't quite enough. honestly say that was really annoying that that other turtle stuck its nose in. If that other turtle hadn't stuck its nose in and it was a one-on-one match, I'd have been fine. I've also got another issue in the fact that I've got two characters that have been silenced, so I need to do something about that as well. So I'm just going to quickly pop back to the save point and just get rid of that. Because I need my medic to be back functional again. Let's drop you out and let's have you in. Even. Don't want to get blooming silenced again. While the guild snapper's not here, let's just get rid of this sodding turtle before he butts in. These are good for training as well, actually. So what we'll do now is, now that I've got rid of our gate crasher, I'll keep popping in and out until the guild snapper pops up. See, it has to be absolutely pouring it down in order for the guild snapper to pop up. Save points so I can just restore my health and stuff. So to clear the path and save points and we're trying to go as well now, so that should be helpful. Sorry guys, I've missed out on some of your comments here. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Dark Souls. I was a bit sad when they announced that the third one was going to be the last one. Although, the creator of the game did turn around and say that he had said to the rest of his modders and whatnot that if they wanted to go ahead and do their own Dark Souls projects that he wouldn't stop them. So there is the potential for more Dark Souls games to come out later on in time, perhaps. And obviously at the moment the latest in the Dark Souls series is the Elden Ring game, which I have played a little bit of, but it's very difficult. Come on, Guild Snapper, yeah. There he is.
Yeah.
First, the spell. This time it's just us versus.
Yeah.
That's not good. So what I generally tend to do is try and get his health down as far as I can, then start hitting him with mischarges. That way I can guarantee a bit more one-shotting.
Yeah.
It only works if you've got a medic who's been silenced.
Yeah.
Might be a good time to start busting out this charge, I think.
Killing us.
Not a chance.
Depends on what the glitch is. I mean, Skyrim's got some nice little glitches, especially at Whiterun. You can get under it to get to the blacksmith's chest, and you can quite literally rob him blind.
We can win
The
this!
thing is, what makes it even more broken is the fact that you can stay sat under there, fast forward time by 48 hours, talk to the blacksmith from underneath the map to instantly reset the chest and then rob it for another 1,000 gil each time, as well as all new equipment that will be in that chest. It is literally broken. So those sort of glitches are cool. What I don't like glitch-wise is people that use glitches in multiplayer games against other players because it's unfair. At that point, like Red Dead Redemption 2 for instance, the amount of times me and my crew have come up against people glitching just so they can beat us in combat. And it's like, crying out loud, if you want to use glitches and stuff like that, do it on single player, don't do it on multiplayer and ruin the game for everybody else. What do you mean you don't need to do the Whiterun one, Pre? What do you know?
Ha!
I'm intrigued now. Yes, I know about those 3 chests as well. However, those 3 chests take a lot longer to reset.
How about some of this? You're mine.
Which weapon is this we're speaking of, Javia? Or I might just use your second bit of your name now, please. Come on. Luminescence, I suppose. It is holy. This might do some hefty damage. It did do some hefty damage, almost killed it. Because now I'm going to go straight into another mischarge. And this should theoretically finish him so long as I get a decent charge on him. I will have a look at your comments in a second. I just need to pay attention in a minute because obviously I have to be really quick with my button press on right now for doing this charge.
Here she comes! There's a proper way to do everything. Here she comes! You're going to love this one. Heads up! Let me show you how it's done. Ha! Please. My regards! Let me show you how it's done. Heads up! I never miss. Damn it. My regards!
Oh, okay, Javia. I've got Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3. No, I don't know why they don't offer those old PS games either. It's weird. And that, folks, is the Guild Snapper defeated. That was a scrap and a half. But we did it. Actually, I know we do need to go that way, don't we? Because we need to get that up first. Just use the save point, so we'll store order. And actually, I think I will save my game as well at this point. Because the Guild Snapper is not an easy opponent to bring down, and I'd rather not have to deal with him again. We've left to rejoin the others. Please visit us during the dry. We will thank you properly then. Okay. Right, bear with me, folks. I am going to take a 2-minute breather and I will be back. And I'm back. Now, I don't know what I've done with my copy of Dark Souls 3, because I thought about putting Dark Souls 3 on my channel, but I seem to have misplaced the disc somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it. I'm trying to find it. Right. So we can't do any more with this quest now until the dry season. So for now, pardon me, we're going to head back to Ravenasta and regroup, and we'll take it from there. Let's try and avoid that elemental if we can help it. Because we all know what happens when we fight the elemental. I mean, later on we'll be able to decimate the elementals, just not right now. It seems there's a lot of elementals about right now. Nice music. Interesting. interesting. Okay, let's have a look at our hunt list a second and see where we're at. Oh, we should be able to do that one now, theoretically. Okay. And the weather has now changed out there by the looks of it, so... Yes, it has. We've now entered the dry season, so literally the only thing that was keeping it from going to dry season was us exiting and coming back in. So we can go ahead now and collect our reward for the Guild Snapper. We'll go ahead and do just that. I just have to figure out which one it is I need to speak to. Is it these ones? Ooh. Ooh, I don't know if you want to start that debate, Javier, because you see, the thing is, in my opinion, Final Fantasy VII's music and Final Fantasy X music is equal, but that's my opinion. Because Final Fantasy X does have some really soothing music to it, but then so does 7, so... Oh yeah, I know that one all too well, George. Holly, how many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to apologise. We understand. Don't be so silly. And don't be so hard on yourself all the time. What have you started, Javier? You've started a blooming debate on the Final Fantasy musics now. Right, what time are we on? Yeah, I'll go for a bit longer because I'm taking some downtime next week, so I'll go for slightly longer today and on Thursday as well, just to make up for it. Well, yes, I do know you're silly, Holly, and you really shouldn't be. That is true, Javier. It is good to hear people's opinions. Mind you, I can't really talk because I started a massive debate in Fuzz's stream a while back over which was the strongest top 10 bosses in Final, well, across all the Final Fantasies. So. And actually, having said that, I am still planning on bringing out a video at some point soon. I keep meaning to do it and I keep forgetting to sort it. And it's going to be my top 10 bosses throughout Final Fantasy X. So 10 will be the least toughest and 1 will be the toughest. And I'm basically going to be doing a bit of a countdown. So I'll be interested to see what all your opinions are as and when I bring that video out. So please do let me know in the comment section as and when that video gets published. But right now I'm still in the middle of trying to get the footage for it all sorted out. I think it's the same composer for all the different musics throughout all the different Final Fantasies pre, but I'm not 100% sure here. Perhaps some of our other experts in the chat might be able to shed some light on that. Well, the Final Fantasy games I'll be covering for my boss fights will be, well, for my top 10 boss fights will be Final Fantasy 7, 8, 10, 12 and 13 at the moment, purely because they're the only ones I've played at present, but perhaps later on, once I've played some of the others, I might do a more up-to-date version of the video, but for the time being that would be the ones that I will be covering. Now, before I go here, now, this guy's bill is linked, or hunt rather, is linked to another side quest later on. Ooh, yeah, that is a bit of a debate pre. Right. This exit, I believe. I'll take the wrong turn. This way. This way. I always get lost in this place. It's really annoying. Ugh. There we go. That's getting really annoying. Don't get me wrong, healing's helpful, but I really do learn to prioritise a bit better here. Seems to be a lot stronger now. I came down here off camera actually. I was getting my ass absolutely kicked, so I backed off and walked away. I only came down here because I wanted to check something, test out a theory. In theory, they ended up hitting a dead end, so I ended up turning around and coming back because I was getting my ass absolutely utterly annihilated. So I decided it wasn't very good. So I'll also be bringing out some more ARC videos soon as well, folks. And also with those ARC videos, I'm going to be having a guest star in them as well. I've been guest starring in ARC videos. I think it was only fair. I should let her do the same. Right, I'm going to put this terrific. Get around it this way. Now, this next fight that we're going to be doing, Pinello is absolutely crucial to it in order to win it, so I need to set up a gambit a second. We'll use this one. We'll just alter it, and we're going to want. Where is it? Oh, wait. That's the right one, and then we want. Actually, have I unlocked it? That's the question. Right, let's have a look at the license builds and see if we can't rectify that problem. So we're looking for Berserk. Where is it? There it is. That could be a bit of a problem. We don't have the points to unlock Berserk. Best to rectify this problem. I know what we'll do. Right. I'm gonna run away from the white moose in a minute because that was the white moose we've just gone past. That's the hunt we were going to be dealing with. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through here to the save point, save my game, and then I'm going to drop onto trial mode for a second just to farm up some license points. So that I can unlock Berserk, because we're going to need it. The white moose is an absolute pain in the arse to beat without it. let's go to trial mode. Oh, like you've been doing with me on Final Fantasy VII, Holly. I mean, I do need to finish your training as well at the same time, so... Might as well grab a diamond armor while I'm here. For those of you that don't know, the diamond armor gives you a better chance of pulling rare stuff out of the treasure chests. Everything now. Well, that's just typical of you, isn't it, Mommy? Just pull you out and put you in. I will do a stream at some point dedicated to doing the trial mode, and we'll see how far we can get, see if we can get all the way through to the 100th stage, which is the 5 judges, and they are not easy. That was quick. Yeah, the diamond armlet's supposed to give you a better shot at getting the rare items, but yeah, I have to admit, a lot of the time you still get a load of rubbish out of the chests. And yeah, yeah, and the rust knots or whatever they're called, they seem to be quite a common thing. Oh, thank you for the sub, Javia, or Calypso as I'm starting to call you. Well, I'll tell you what, George. I'm assuming you're wanting some info on the trial mode, so what I'll do is when we go to do the trial mode properly, it will be a bit later on in this playthrough. What we'll do is we'll all be here together and we'll all go through it together, and I will give out tips and strategies for dealing with certain bosses. So as we go along, if there's any bosses that you personally would like some tips for, let me know as we go along, and like I say, I'll do my best to try and sort of give you tips and guides and whatnot. Since nobody else seems to have done it, I was unaware of this. Had I realised, I would have done a guide for it a lot sooner. There is a way to get it to drop cash more, and again, I will show you how to do that later. There is a way. That's one of the reasons why I'm now trying to pick up all these hunts so that I can unlock what I need in order to start making us loads of money. I don't know why they put that in here, considering they don't actually find a crocodile in here. Crocodile was actually somewhere else. I'm not struggling to bring the flags down now. The team's actually standing up to a lot better. Much, much better. Wow. Last time the team was as far as I could get. This time round they literally just didn't come again and wow. Decimated. These ones are opposed in terms of stone. I'm lacking in the stone protection part right. Now this thing, if you'll remember folks, gave us a bit of trouble a while back. I reckon we can take this one. I'll just chuck a mischarge out actually to get rid of him straight away. Because, well, why not? I have the mischarges, I might as well take advantage.
We can win this! I must be strong.
Getting the items over from trial. Basically, once you've got the items in the trial mode, basically, once you get to your next checkpoint where you can save your game, simply save your game, then they load up your main game, so you're actually in the main game, and your equipment will be in your inventory. All you need to do then is save your game in the main game, and that equipment is yours permanently. Again, I will demonstrate this later on because there is going to be some stuff that we're going to be going for in the trial mode. Most notably the ribbon, which we will get on stage 49. Although it can be a bit of a nuisance and it might take a few attempts.
I got it!
Later on also we can get the zodiac spear as well. There is also an item called the worm hero blade which we can get from stage 50 as well. That's another one we're going to be trying to get answers on as well. So I will be demonstrating all of this later on when we get to it. It's just right now our team is nowhere near ready to properly run the gauntlet. I know my team's doing quite well at the moment, but I guarantee when we get to probably about trial, I say trial 15 or 16, I have a feeling we're probably going to get absolutely slammed, but we'll see. Oh, hello Draco. Very dark Draco. When did you last play this game? Was it the PS2 version? It was the PS2 version, I can understand. It was something that was added into the Zodiac Age version of the game.
No!
No. puzzled. Silence. That just happened. Oh well. I never intended to go too far anyway. Let's see what these three can do for us. Let's go straight for another mischarge. If I'm going down, I'm going to at least try and take him with me. Yeah, the PS2 version didn't have the trial mode. It came with the Zodiac Age version of the game that hit the PS4. And then later on, they brought it in with the Switch version. I believe it's on Steam as well, I think. I don't know whether or not it's been brought across to the Xbox consoles or not, because I'm not a big fan of Xbox or Xbox 360, Xbox One, or whatever this new flipping weird looking Xbox console is. Quite frankly, I thought it looked rather dull.
I never
It
miss.
really does look like a flipping box. It's literally just a square cubical box. It's almost as if they ran out of ideas. At least with the PS5,
You're going to love this.
Oh, did he, George? Oh no, I thought it was quite amusing.
How about some of this?
To be fair, Javier, I think we are all old farts here now. Right, I say old farts, we're all getting old. I'm pretty sure all of us here are probably in our 30s at least.
It ends now.
Damn, I wasn't paying attention, I was too busy looking at chat. Oh well. Yeah, I've got Elden Ring. Trust me, it's not for the faint of heart. It's quite a hard game. Oh, I didn't have damage to bring it down. And this is where I die. Charge! Yes, she does. This is actually the summon that we fought not too long back, actually. Down goes Fran. I would mischarge to get rid of these. Unfortunately, I don't have access to my mischarge right now, so I'm probably going to get slaughtered here. You know what, I feel like it's going to surrender and KO at this point. Okay, well, we did what we needed to do. We got the license points. So, now what we do here is load our stage 16 one. And that will put us literally where we were, next to the save point. We'll just quickly grab this save point actually, just to get everybody back on their feet again. And we can go ahead and spend some license points. Obviously first things first, the most important one, the Berserk, which we needed. And then I'm also going to get the much needed HP as well. And then after that, well, it's anyone's game really at this point, so what should we give her? Oh, that would be a useful one to give up. Reduce channeling costs. That means it will take less MP for her to cast her magic. What's that one? That's another good one to have because that increases the amount of MP that we have. That one is useful for Fran because she's a black mage. You know, actually, I think we'll leave Canelo at that for now. Oh yes, we were working on getting this physical damage up, weren't we? So let's go ahead and sort that out. We'll grab as many of them as we can at least. Oh, we want that one as well. That's an important one because that one will allow us to remove more stuff with remedies in the event that we can't access Azuna. That one will allow us to restore more health with potions, again, should we get screwed over and not have access to our magic. And there are going to be points later on where we are going to have to deal with that particular scenario, but it won't be for a little while just yet. What to do with you? Oh, actually, I will just grab that one. I think as far as the license boards go now, we are getting to the point now where we can just sort of polish off bits and pieces here and there as we go along. Now we've got most of the important stuff. I do want to start working my way up to... where is it? There it is. I want that spell there because we're going to have access to it soon, and it's what I deem to be one of the most powerful spells in the game, and we will have access to it very shortly, though it is going to be a bit of a suicide run to get to it at this early stage. But I like a good suicide run from time to time. It's great fun. And you guys can sit back and watch me scream as I leg it from very powerful enemies that I really shouldn't be tangoing with. That. I still didn't give him his diamond armor. That was stupid of me. Oh, we'll get enough points from killing these two hunts anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. Right, let's chuck you out and let's have you in. Just check up on your comments. God, Pac-Man, that is really old now. Missing pizza slice. I'm not familiar with that, but I feel like I should be. Okay, Calypso, you take care, and I'll see you, well, next time, I guess. My next stream will be on Thursday, just to give you a heads up. Right, let's go see if we can bring these hunts down. So we're going to focus on the one that's called the White Moose. The second one is in here, and that's Orthos. But for now we're going to focus on dealing with the other one. And we're going to go with Fuzzfinger's strategy here. So what we need to do is go to our time magic here. And we need to cast Berserk on him. Which unfortunately I failed that time around. Let me just set up my Gambit here so I can get her to cast it automatically. Just bring that to the top a moment. What? Oh no, I casted it on myself. I selected the wrong target. I'm such a dumbass. Oh no. Althea, get us out of here quickly. Christ. Right, back to the save point for a second to just rectify this. Oh, I'm such a twit. I wondered why it hadn't worked. You've got this one, haven't you? Right, let me just have a look at this a second. So she's set up to use Berserk on any foe. So I'm guessing when I casted it, let me have a look. Yeah, it was me that did it. When I targeted her manually, it put it onto her, not to him. Which is why I ended up getting a little bit screwed over. She then ran headfirst into those Mulbras and got them involved in the fight. Before we knew it, we were being flattened. Let's try this again, shall we, folks? So yeah, basically we need to get Berserk onto him, not onto us, onto him. Once we've berserked him, the next thing we need to do is call upon Bellius, because he's a fire element and this thing is highly weak to fire. Next we're going to go to our Gambits, go down to Pinello, and we're going to drop Berserk down to secondary now and start working on Cure. Meanwhile, hopefully, our good friend Bellius will take care of the rest. Although having his Morgul's getting in the way is not I've got to. And right now, Pinello seems to be doing a relatively good job of staying inside. And basically it's as simple as that, and then whenever White Moose comes out of Berserk, we just simply get Berserk back on. going to use a mist here to try and do a bit of crowd control. Well, yeah, this is true. I wasn't trapped in the room.
There's a proper way to do everything.
Let's hope I can make a big enough mischarge that I wipe
I must be strong.
everything out. Or most of it out, anyway.
I must endure.
Great, I couldn't get it to recharge. That's really annoying. Well, I'm in trouble. Well, that serves you right, Canelo, for not moving out of the way. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Just great.
At your best.
You're going down.
Honestly, some of these levels are really getting on my nerves.
I've got you. Got a surprise for you.
Just.
It ends now.
Quickly enough. At least this should wipe out the Mulder and the frog, making it a bit more manageable. Right. now we've got him suppressed a bit more, we can start bringing back the rest of the team.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as we keep him berserk, we eliminate his ability to use the attacks that are doing the damage, which really does help.
Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
And we now have
Yeah.
ourselves a wee bit of a problem. So let's rotate back to berserk.
Ha. Yeah.
Let's try and quickly. There we go, gone. That should stop the water attacks for now, because it's those nasty little water attacks that are doing the damage, so... Use this on Camilla a second to get some of the back. I wonder. Just have a thought here. Dang it, she doesn't have access. Unless, let me have a look at my license boards a minute, maybe I can. There it is. Just enough points to give her access. I'm just thinking with a slightly more powerful fire spell we might bring him down a bit quicker. Much better, we're doing 1,000 damage a time now. Or anything else that might help. Well, I've got an elixir, but I'd rather not use that if I can help it. We just let them batter in that thing. Uh-oh. Ripley Pinello, suppress him. Come on, Pinello, hurry. Never mind, we killed it. And we get a broken key for our troubles. But there is more to that broken key later on, so we'll get to that later. Right, now we're going to go to the save point and just bring everybody back, get all our mischarges back, etc, etc. But so basically, from what you've just witnessed there, you'll get the basic idea of how to deal with him. So first of all, cast Berserk, that will suppress his water attacks, which is what does all the horrendous damage as you saw. And then once you've got him Berserked, you want to be using any fire attacks you've got. Best way I've found of doing it, which was also the way Fuzzfinger did it, which was to pull out Bellius, because he's a fire-based Esper. Okay, so I just need to read up on this other one, because I cannot remember how to kite him out. There is a specific way we have to do this, and I need to remember how to do it. Orthos is known to dwell in the southern reaches of the Galsapid, where it is an intimate lover of the various sex known to hide at the various... Right, okay. So basically then... Althea, get out. Ash, you're in. Now... let me just alternate my... I'm going to turn that one off now because unlike the White Moose, Orthos, unfortunately the Berserk won't work on him. There he is. Right, first things first. Whoops, wrong one. We'll go ahead and de-spell him, that's always the most important thing to do. Now we can start rolling on him. I suppose we could probably try and get some mischarges onto him as well. Now I've got to say, we did pretty well against that White Moose considering the interference that got involved, i.e. the two Mulgars and a frog.
I must believe.
Yeah, casting Berserk and then taking out the Prometheus, that works as well. Hence where the mischarges came into it. Although using the mischarges did mean I had to give up using Bellius, because unfortunately the way you use the mists is also the same way that you summon, so you have to choose which one you want to go with, so you have to be very careful with your choice. Choose carefully, as it were. I think the highest mischarge I've ever got to was 21, maybe 22, and it took some blooming effort to do that. I had to be so quick on the draw with pressing the right buttons.
Here goes! I got it!
For this fight, it's quite simple, really. Just maybe guard against dark magic, against dark prayer and stuff. Stay on top of healing. Make sure to remove as protected at the beginning of the fight, otherwise you're going to be stuck here for quite some considerable time. And basically just play on, really. That's all there is to it. That's one other thing to just watch out for as well, folks, as he does like to play a bit dirty towards the end with the Confused. And if, like me, you like to have an overpowered team, that can end up turning your entire team against you. Ooh.
No!
Okay. Time to let the three gents come in and have their fun. I think we'll start the ball rolling with a mischarge.
There's a proper way to do everything. Here she comes!
How about some of this? Got a surprise for you. How about some of this? Got a surprise for you. Got a surprise for you. Got a surprise for you. How about some of this?
Cataclysm! Should be enough to wipe them out, I reckon. Go, that's that one dealt with. think I might pop back to the save point, just get the rest of the team back on their feet again, and then we'll make our way out of here. I don't know why, but I seem to have Final Fantasy VII Advent Child going through my head, the movie. God knows why. Might have to put it on later. Good film though. I particularly like the fight between Sephiroth and Cloud at the end. And if you get the right version of the movie, you also see Zack pop up as well.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
And then so run.
Your best.
Yeah, so I knew he'd stick his nose in. No, I don't remember that.
It cannot end us. Duh, I can't find a way out. Oh wait, that looks... Oh, there we go. Phew. Ah, the blackened fragment. Now we need that for later to get to a Esper called Chaos, but we won't be dealing with him until later.
here. See, I've never played Final Fantasy VI, and I am currently watching Fuzzfinger play through it when he streams it. Actually, how do I... It's not what I need, isn't it? What am I doing? We'll need that key later as well, but again we'll worry about that later. Right, let's see where we're at with our hunts. So all we've got left now is that one and that one. Quite a distance away. Let's start making our way over. Perhaps the weather will change as we get there. Down the bottom, isn't it? Stuck on stuff. There he is. First things first, we need to dispel that. And we're not going to get using some mists on it, see if that brings them down a bit quicker.
I never miss. You're going to love this one. Heads up!
Damn it, thumbs up. Darn it. Team's doing it right against him so far, I suppose. Oh, he healed himself up. Oh, shit. want to speed, okay, not a little bit here, back to 2 times speed, but I don't dare to do it in case it screws me over. feel like I was watching a wrestling match just then. And they get to the point where they're pinning their opponent up against the side, and all you can hear is the crowd counting as they punch their fucking opponents. Excuse my language. Jesus. There we go. That's the ringworm defeated. We have one hunt left to deal with now, and that's the one that we tried to do at the end of the last stream. And things got a little bit, well, hectic. Alfia, you can't move, so step aside. What we'll do is we'll make our way over to the save point just over here, and then we will go and try and deal with the other hunt. I must admit, when I first started fighting that ringworm, I generally didn't think I was going to be strong enough to bring it down, but, well, there we go. Looks like our team's all levelling up quite nicely as well. Get rid of this blind a second if I can. Right, go eye drops, that'll do. Double check. Where is it? There it is. Yep, we are right on the right spot. We now just have to wait for him to pop up. And then we're in for the scrap of our lives. Oh, okay, George. Yeah, no, it wasn't a midget wrestling, thank God. Actually, I will be wrapping this stream up very shortly. I've just seen the time, it's nearly 6 o'clock here. That means I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. That's a pretty long stream, so I think I probably would be best to call it quits very soon. thought this hunt would have popped up by now. What's going on? No, it literally just says wait patiently, so... Oh, there she is. I'm going to take 2 times speed off here as well, just to try and help myself. Oh, you're a strong one. Where'd you go? Well, let's chuck some discharges into the mix. I'll probably finish this hunt, get back to Ravenasta and call it quits, and then we'll carry on next time. The thing is, tonight the Easter event starts coming out again, and I need to prep for it.
I must endure.
I must endure.
I must be strong.
Ah, too soon. Oh, I've got you down to halfway. We're making progress. So, Ash is doing a real good job of blocking those attacks.
I can't.
There we go. Down it goes. Right. Let's get out of here. Pretty sure one of my hunts was here. Was it him? Was it you? Which one of you was it that gave me the hunt? I know one of you did. Exactly what that is. We can go and kill that quickly now before we end the stream. Yeah, I'm still going, Holly. I didn't quite mean to go for this long. I just sort of lost track of time, if I'm perfectly honest. But also at the same time, because I'm having downtime next week, I wanted to at least make sure I gave you guys plenty of content to keep yourselves busy with until such time as I come back. So at some point over the next couple of days I'm going to bust out a load of Final Fantasy VIII videos for you lot to go through. One of the last ones I brought out, I got really pissed off because something copyright claimed me on one of my videos, which was really annoying because what they copyrighted me on was pathetic, because if that's the case then I physically cannot bring out any Final Fantasy VIII videos without them being copyrighted, because the thing they copyrighted me on was the battle music, the bog standard battle music. I was thinking, really? How would you expect me to do a guide when I'm playing a game where you're copyrighting me on music that's going to pop up pretty much in every single episode? So I was not impressed. Must be that exit up there that we're looking for then. We need to head north. Perfect. Do that. I mean, in the end, I did upload the video and I was like, you know what, screw you. You want to go ahead and try and copyright me? Fine, go for it. Let's see what happens. If I was earning money from it, then I could understand, but I'm not at this precise moment in time. I don't even have Super Chat available to me just... Well, I say I don't have Super Chat available. I'm finding ways of getting around that one thanks to Fuzz. I just haven't got it set up yet. Right, so now we need to go back to him and talk to him. So let's make our way back down towards that guy. I think some of the stuff that YouTube copyrights you is really stupid. And some of these creators are just way too protective of their stuff nowadays. It's like we're not doing the guides to get money, we're doing it to help each other out. Continue on with this side quest next time. I know exactly what to do. I will show you guys next time. But for now, we're going to wrap things up because I've been going for a while. I really should go and get some dinner as well. Actually, I'm getting quite hungry. So yeah, I will be back on Thursday, and I'll also try and bust out some more videos as well while I'm at it. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that, Holly. God, have I really been streaming for 4 hours? Gee whiz. Whew. Right, well, anyway, we're going to call it quits now. Yeah, you too, Pre. Take care and I'll see you on Thursday. Thank you again for your continued support. Ah, don't worry about it. Caps is fine. Wednesday afternoon. Okie dokie, Holly. I probably won't be at your stream though, because that's when Fuzz will be streaming, unless you're intending to go after he's done streaming. Well, I forget you're 5 or 6 hours behind me, aren't you? So actually, what would be afternoon for us would be morning for you, wouldn't it? So, yeah, see you later, Pre. Oh, okay, Holly. Oh, well, if I remember, I'll stop by then. Right, I'm going to end the stream now, folks, so take care.